to be praised. Oh, let's put that's the arm of the chair, couch. Let me see it. That's couch. And I turned the light on. I reached over, bless God, and it made a noise. That wasn't me. Now, how are you guys? I hope very well. Just thought I'd come on because we're not going back and forth with people. Okay? Um, but I heard a sassy chick. I don't know what scriptures, what possessed her. I don't know. Him, shim, them said, and I love everybody, I'm just saying. Um, the universe don't care about your morals, about your energy, your something. And all I can say is, it's that little baby. Bad boy. Want to be ill when just will not conduct themselves. People are stuttering saying, wrong way, wrong way. Please turn right. Please turn left. No, I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, take that on the road. You're going in the wrong direction, but you ain't coming back here. Now go where they chill. Listen, my kid's brown. I want to be on the phone. Please leave me alone. Praise him. Hey, glory be to God. Y'all don't understand. Stop. No, don't do that. Sit down. Get out of there. That's not for you. Shut up. Don't cough in my face. Go up front. Just all in my face. I got enough problems. 51 of them. Listen. So, uh, again, when you're God conscious, that trumps everything. If you never get a house, as the song say, if I never speak another word, if I never get to sing at my Taj Mahal, if you never do not another thing for me, God, I say thank you. Again, these are necessities. Nobody should be outdoors. Nobody should be homeless. Nobody should be hungry. Nobody should be without clothes, food, money. Those are clothes, shoes. These are necessities. There should not be a time where you don't have money, food, clothes, a place to stay, water, food to eat. That's ridiculous. Those are necessities. That should not be questioned. Oh my God. Those should not be things that you should worry about here in the great world that God has created. Those are not things that you should be wondering. Never. This world is so abundant. I guess that's when you should grow your own food or something. Or be wise with the things that you have. The rice, the beans, the corn. That somebody said. Like me, yeah, if I have leftovers, I'll remix that mess. That's what it is. It's okay. Remix it. Pray about it. God is a provider. He is not going to let you beg for nothing. Amen. So they said, your friend stole your stuff. Listen, and you still going to heaven. We don't care about this stuff down here like that. We have such a destination to go to heaven. That person can gain the world. Give me Jesus. And that don't mean you poor and broke. That's the ignorant, evil mentality of people with mental illnesses. So is that your problem, that people know how to steal, kill, and destroy? Oh, well, they were in the energy, and that's great. We should be thinking, I'm a millionaire. And then who said that you're not? Again, just because that person won in that moment, and then you got the little cheerleader saying that person got your stuff because they had the energy, they felt they deserved it. Yeah, and then they're going to hell. So what? We're not here to be too overly concerned with mental cases. Okay? If that person died now, busting hell wide open. Congratulations. I pass, whichever way. Most likely I'm coming back. Over and over. So again, me trying to go back for somebody with a mental illness over what God has blessed me with. I'm not dying to go into hell over this stuff. This is all temporary anyway. And again, whatever people are stealing, there is something so much greater God has. And people need to stop minding your business and worrying about who did what if they don't have the answers to it. Where they actually are giving you prayer, direction. Don't nobody care about these little hoes out here that ain't got no brain cells and are doing things they shouldn't be doing. God is watching. Like right now, that man probably beating her butt, stealing her stuff, raping her kids, trying to see how he can sex traffic her now. Congratulations, you're in a house with a demon. Congratulations. Because ain't no real man gonna do that to nobody. And now he's gonna take all your stuff and give it to his sister. He just need to get you out the way. Because that was the game for me, or whoever this is. Thank you for taking my trouble. My death sentence. Whatever else you did, God is on the, was it God is on the move? God is on something. So, oh, hey everybody, I'm sorry, listen. I've been here since 2007 and nobody ever used to visit. So I'm sorry, I just be in the zone, looking all over the place. I'm so used to being here by myself. So if you look at any of my videos, probably, well, when it first came out, I had like 8,000 views and somebody stole it. Over 8,000. A lot of them kind of went viral. And somebody instantly jumped on. I didn't know they was making, payments to anybody. Somebody stole the money, probably from YouTube or just someone in my family. I don't know. And since then, they've made all these other little raggedy ghetto upgrades that blocks people and want them to start over and struggle. But you've already been doing this since 2007. I didn't even know they came out in 2005. And they just rigged this whole channel up and now, oh, go start a new one. Go start a new one. And now they got all these ghetto things on here that they probably don't give to other people. Like you can sneeze and get 1 million views. I've been here since 2007 and they swear I'm just so boring and not interested. And guess what? Baby, God already got the galaxy viewing you. All the stars in the sky. I got the moon every night. Except one of those nights I looked up. The moon honors me. Every night it watches me like I'm watching you. The universe is watching you. The universe has already made you a star to all the right people. And they may never come and say anything, but energetically, your wings are already on you. So keep going. Keep going, honey. Again, I went to school for programming and I understand shadow banning is pretty much where they program your accounts to only receive drips. There's over 8 billion people in the world, y'all. Hello, Alejandra. There's over 8 billion people, 8 billion people in the world. Why do you not ever see all these people that have been on here like me since 2007 having 1 billion views? Maybe one out of all the people in the world. Now, remember, it's being viewed all around the world. And they're supposed to have such a big demographic of users and viewers. And the most you see people with is maybe, for followers, 2-3 million. Out of all the people in the world. Seriously. I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm just saying. And here you are, 51, been on here since you was, again, I think they said today is the anniversary of being there 18 years, and I can't even get 18 views. People have been watching me since 2007, and they've called and reported and talked to all their famous vice presidents and presidents and all their best friends. And I mean, these heifers are sitting here. These could be companies, families. You know, you have the people that want to be the chief Indian vice president of all the United family, all the United cousins. Okay, so People need to get their little head out their bottles. I'm not talking to you. Um, and so now everything you do, dislike, dislike, dislike. Oh, they'll even go to California, walk into the office, I heard, and pay people. See this account? I'm going to pay you per month to block this person. It could be people. I ain't even going to sell it. I just don't want you to be talking. And God said, baby, this whole earth will come to an end before you're actually not effective. So it doesn't matter how many people come and say they don't like you. I got people in other countries all together that back in 2007 formed a very great idea about you. They love you. I ordained them to watch you, and they enjoy you immensely. And if I want them to make you royal in all of the world, they will. And no one will stop it. And half the people that's been on your nerve, they won't even be here to see it. Or maybe they'll get a glimpse. And then they'll go down to that permanent jail called hell. And I will remind them every day of why they got here. Effing with you. That is the reason. I'm telling you what to do and say, and somebody's trying to argue back and forth with what I said. Trying to give you a different narrative, playing games over here, over there, over there, over here. And all they got to do is stop watching you and watch me and get their own ideas. So for those that don't know, I was on Facebook. And I was explaining how I was minding my business. And there's a group of women that thought my business was their business because of a guy. And they created this whole scenario because I gave them something to talk about. True enough, God did inspire me to understand that something that has been going on for centuries is going to come to an end. I'm going to give you a glimpse. Because I know y'all thieves, but God is just adding up y'all look karma check, hell check, your death check, sin wages. Call it karma if you like. You can call it caramel if you like. I don't care what you call it. But it's a payment for people that like to steal, kill, and destroy. And imitate God or imitate people that say they know God. And where people are talking about all this confidence of getting something, I have the key to the kingdom. I have a ticket paid for it. And I be trying to avoid y'all like the plague, cuss people out. Because I don't want to miss it. God can come back anytime. And I want my bride's dress to be beautiful, unblemished, unspotted, no wrinkles. And that's hard to do if you're sitting here going back and forth with little monkey tails over stuff that don't matter. Ain't even a business. So somehow these people have been watching me probably since 2007 on YouTube, Facebook. I think YouTube I got on in 2005. I don't know. And I set up several accounts and people had joined. And again, I'm in real life. Okay. So whenever I first had it and people were signing up, I know these niggas are sensitive and ignorant and very immature. So I instantly was like, nah, I don't want you. And then some of these folks don't want to marry demons in the family. Then they want to go, hey, you don't go to nothing. I don't want to get possessed. I'm not being funny. This is real outside. I'm very innocent. I don't like playing with people that like to play games. You got folks, I ain't trying to be funny, sell drugs, do drugs, probably tapped into sex trafficking at some point or prostitution or something weird. Men and women was good at whatever they was doing. You don't need my presence, child. I don't know what you be doing. I don't know who you know. Now these folks teamed up and feel like superpower superheroes. And they've been doing some stuff. I don't know who's who. All I know is I mind my business. Now, these people have jumped off of the screen. Oh, she don't want us in her business. She don't want us in her life. Oh, my God. Now they're like, oh, you want to be private? You want your kids' life to be private? Well, we've been demons. We got authorizations to watch you. We've been setting stuff up, watching you and your kids. You didn't know? Oh my God. Negro, are you crazy? Okay. Now God gotta kill everybody. So I said back, I'm like, why do people gotta be so freaking demonic? Then act like you're trying to avoid them. Hello. Hey, Des Bush. The Bush, how are you? You're so funny. Das Bush. Um, I'm fine. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Yeah, I'll do Halloween. I thought I look like it. I know. Um, every day's Halloween dealing with people. It's haunted. Um, so I was like, no, I don't want to really be bothered with trying to tiptoe around people's feelings. So I'll just block them or unfriend them because they too sensitive. They too nosy. They all up in my business. I know it. So anyway, long story short, people have been watching me for a long time. They so glad social media is here. Because I talk a lot. But my point is, I got a 3-year-old. We do Halloween. How sweet. What F the noise? What? Okay, so there's a TV back there, but it don't show a picture until you unplug it and plug it back up. That's good because I think it burns the TV screen tube or something if you leave it on too long. And I leave it on all night. It's cool with me because people always air hustling. That'll drown out, what make me sick. So I feel that. Yeah, them haters. Yeah, let them know. So I felt like I just need to say to myself, something said, just stay to yourself. You know, people are not loyal to you. They're not loyal to themselves or anyone else. These people don't like themselves. They do not like themselves. And you and your kids are fairly okay. They started attacking us, all kinds of stuff, but that's not the point. The point is, as I stated, the story. So as time goes on, people are sending people in that could be related to me indirectly, trying to keep family stuff into family stuff, trying to make people kill themselves so that they sex, traffic, or institutionalize or get some money. That this has been going on for a long time. It needs to stop. Because God, if they kill anybody, all they gonna do is go to hell. And they're so worried about how people see them, people in general, that they don't care about what God thinks. So they go ahead and do all this stuff and just go straight to hell. What'd you do it for? Those same people going with you that thought like you. So you were here doing all that havoc, trying to be the big dog, big cheese, trying to do this, trying to do that. No regards for people's lives. No regards for what their dreams were and goals were. You just wanted people dead so you can collect some money. You wanted to harass people till they killed themselves. Or if they didn't die, you wanted to put them in scenarios like a trailer or something out in the woods and appear to be harassing them or sexually mistreating or whatever you was doing. And then you want to hold people for ransom and act like you handsome. You're a demon. Y'all's is demons. Then you get hitting other people upside the head and trying to dope the other people and do stuff and make them feel like nobody cares. God said, F you and all of whoever thinks like you or listens to you. Your whole team. Hello. Yeah, if it's not used right, money is a demon. That's right. Thank you very much. So my point is here. People were all in my business. I'm minding my business, me and my children. I'm concerned about my kids. I'm out here trying to work for my kids. Young or old, they are mine. They don't belong to nobody else. And God is about to correct people with mental problems that feel like what's yours is theirs. That don't even sound right. How is what I have yours? How is what I'm doing your business? How is who I am you too? How is what I said you said it too? You want to say it first. So something that's been going on in a whole bunch of ways. God gives power. Amen. Exalted born. I told her shorty on another live that I'll slap an angel from heaven to grease her scalp with some shea butter. Huh? I'll slap an angel from heaven to grease your scalp with some shea butter products. God gives power positively. Amen. Money, absolutely. The love of money is the root of all evil, and this is what this is. Some people never had money because they don't want to work. Truth. I met several people. These people are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Some of these people, I get it. Okay. These people come from, again, very hard backgrounds, very sad. They have disabilities. They have not been diagnosed or really getting a check for it the way they should. They have mental disabilities, physical disabilities, developmental disabilities. They're not taking time to take care of these things. Some of this can be remedied if they talk to a professional. But no, they want to be out here like they're normal. And they're not normal. They don't think properly. They don't process information properly. And they're mad at you because you seem to understand things, express them, and be able to comprehend enough to actually produce something. Not stealing, not killing, not destroying, but literally just able to get out here and live your real life. They're upset about that. So they feel like they need to steal, kill, and destroy to get money. They feel like they have to scam and gamble to get money. They feel like they got to play games with people's minds to get money. That's the demonic side of reality. It's real. People are literally trying to play on the low level of life, low frequency, just to get money and then pop up and pretend like I met somebody that literally taught me so many lessons. It's ridiculous about poverty. And I'm allergic to it. So they figure, okay, we're going to make you poor. We're going to see how you break out in the rash. Literally snatched everything just to see my reaction. Baby, when I said I'm allergic to poverty, that means that it's not conducive to humans, period. It's just not. And we all have power to get wealth. I don't care what we do. We have power to get wealth. God gave that to us. And I know that the Bible said the poor will be with you always. There's people out here that are so broken, they're so down, they probably never will jump back up. But some people do try to jump just to get things they want. They do not want to work 40 hours a week. They do not want to necessarily go back to school for anything. And they're still talking to people like they're a 5-year-old, a 19-year-old. These people are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s and still selling dreams to people while they're stealing their stuff, their kids, their livelihood, their clothes, their money, their lives. Then they're playing dumb. I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. Man, she's on drugs. She's on. You are going to hell, sir. I mean, you can do 40 hours. My shock is if you 24 hours a day times 7 is what? Let's do it. I had to 24 times 7 is 168. 24 hours for 7 days is 168 hours. If you only work 40 hours, just say it's for 7 days. I know it's 5, but I'm just saying. That's still 128 hours a day. What the frick are you doing? All the money out here with Uber and Lyft. And all you have to do is work a few hours per weekend, per day. You can make an additional, $250, $300. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. People don't have enough money. Some people know how to bake. People have families that know how to braid hair, like myself. There are people out here that knows how to keep kids. Like me, I know what to do for kids. If no one is reinforcing bad behavior. If somebody is showing you and telling you or helping you take care of your kids, why are you sitting there undoing everything they did so you can holler? Like you're addicted to just hollering and being miserable. There's a kid that's probably learning how to be potty trained, and instead of making the toilet available, everybody's looking at it like it's bad. They keep locking it up. They keep locking the door. And this kid, this little baby, gotta keep trying to figure out where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go to poop? And they won't clean these little pots. Get on the big toilet. The toilet is broke. My big butt be slide. Get on the toilet. Get on the big toilet. Get on the big toilet. And this kid is like, no. Poop, poop, poop. Why did you poop on yourself? Why you keep doing this? You're not making it easy for this kid. You're not making it convenient. You're not encouraging them to do what they can or need to do. You keep locking the door. Now, when he first figured out what the door was, when it became, oh, you can't wear your pamper no more, let's figure this out. Instead of people supporting him going, they were like, don't go in the bathroom. Don't go in the bathroom. Get. He would find spoons and forks to get in there, and they would just beat this child out. Don't go in there. So then he stopped. So now all of a sudden, he's going back to school. Go in there. Go in there. Why are you not going in there? You beat the hell out of this kid for 2, 3, 4 years to not going there. Now you want him to go in, and you're still locking it in. See, I'm going to go to hell dealing with these people. So my point is, my life ain't nobody else's business. Cameras on me and my kids, watching us, getting fetishes, letting your ditzy, devil-filled-eyed mind want to touch my kids or me. But you rather have the little ones. My kids are grown now. But still, you sitting here watching my kids all these years, and nobody knows it but the other demons. And then you get so frizzle-frazzled because your nuts are ready to even do something like that. You don't know reality from fantasy. So now you thinking, I'll be dreaming, oh stupid. Over here lusting over some kids. You going to hell. And I know you ain't finna get no exorcism. You're not finna get delivered. People watch so much they're going blind. Just sitting up, can't even sleep, watch people. You can see their eyes, beady eyed, just always staring at the screen, looking at something. You going to hell. Oh yeah. Everybody knew that camera was set up. So since everybody's in my business and I don't know what's really going on at the time, God had already showed me some stuff, but I couldn't put it together because, as C.D. Jakes would say, if he showed you everything, you wouldn't be able to handle it. Whether it's good or bad. He had give it to you in what? Screenshots? What do you say? In little glimpses. Because if you get the whole thing, might not be able to handle it. Blessings, cursings, bad stuff. Gotta be dosed out slowly. So God keeps showing you stuff, and it's like, well, what was that about? You're supposed to ask. I don't always. I just jump up and get on here. Well, frizzle frazzle. I don't know if this is somebody doing something or this is real. But there's so many signs that says it's real. It actually happened. Now God keeps saying is, baby, all them people finna be off the earth. Don't even worry. They sitting here looking good now. They're gonna be gone. Everybody that knew about it didn't say nothing. No matter if they knew or actually participated or actually heard or said something and did not stop it, did not take any steps, knew about it and just watched. You ain't gotta know everything right now. But just trust. Everybody that knew, they're not gonna be visible anymore. I don't know what that means. They're not gonna be visible. They're not going to be popular. They're not going to have the money. They're not going to have the people. They're not going to have their kids. They're not going to have a life, a car, place to stay. They're not going to be here, just like they want you here. Because I'll bring you over and over and over again. In fact, you and your family are already being reproduced. Already reproduced. Personalities and all. Y'all cool? You're already reincarnated. You guys have done nothing And I'm only talking about my business. So while I was going through this, again, all these women, all these men, they were acting weird, and I didn't understand. I thought it was just that moment, but I see now this was a whole conglomerate group of foolishness. And somewhere along the way, this little, I call her a hell cat. Kids are baby kittens, hell kittens. Lord Jesus. Whew, this lady got overly involved, her and other little nut. And I'm like, you gonna end up on the news. And that one, I don't know, they said somebody married a cop. Somebody's a cop. I don't know who the cop is. But it's gonna be 2 cops' wives that will pass. I don't know where that came from, when I heard it. But I don't know. 2 people married some type of officers. Could be security officers. I don't know. But it's 2 women that's gonna overdose. I don't know who they are. That's married to cops. So these women are drug addicts or secretly doing drugs. I don't know what that means. So let's get back to this right quick. So 40 times 4 weeks, sometimes 5 weeks. Oh, sugar. So I said 24 times. It's not important. I'm sorry. I'm just being goofy. Times 4 weeks. 672. Somehow, something's not right. Somehow I got 1,160 something hours. How did I do that? 1,000, I think it was 68. 1,168 hours. Divided by 7. Because it's 24 hours in a day. Well, I don't know what I did. But all I know is if it's 24 hours in a day and it's 7 days a week, it's 168. I think that's right. Is that right? 8, 6. Okay, so 168 hours in a week. And you only working 4. Why did I get 1,000 something? You only working 40. You have 128 more hours. And the weekend is 48. So just say minus 48. There's still 80 more hours. So why are you broke? You can bake cookies for your coworkers and friends. Like me, I have certain recipes that says love. Just by adding spices and herbs and natural ingredients. And it tastes so good. Whether it's a salt herb plate or a sugary plate or treats. Okay? There's so many things you can do. Clean your friend's house. Like now, I don't have work, and there's this guy. I would tell him, give me work. He ain't got to do nothing. He's so scary. He just likes transactions. Pass me up. So I feel okay. So I noticed they were in my business. Like this guy somehow he got these little crazy girls all riled up, like maybe sexually spoiling them. And I'm sure he was getting benefits too, but he don't like nobody. I knew that. He don't like nobody. Maybe some men's, but I don't really like women. So I was like, well, why would he do that? Because he wanted them to irritate me. For what? Because somebody wanted him. So since they were all in my business, and they ran him to the left, and they were like, where your man at? Where your man? Your man, your man. Your man left. You mad your man gone? You mad? You mad your man? Where's your man? Something about your man. You mad your man gone? Something she said about man. I don't know. And I was like, what is wrong with this crazy girl? Oh my gosh, she's so weird. We were not a couple. So she kept doing that. She kept doing that. She kept doing that. I'm like, this girl is crazy. Then when she'll see me in the hallway because she's drunk and high, well, she didn't drink. She's well, let's just crack it. Seriously. Bit, high pitch. I'm like, yeah, she got problems. I don't even know her. She don't know me. What's the problem here? So I decided, since he left, And he could have had his smelly foot self downstairs because I smell some feet. I smell some smelly folks. Lord, oh, those dope house or something. Thank you. Smell with big smelling feet. Lord. So I was like, okay, he left. I was just trying to stay out the street. Somebody threw me out here. Asked him, can I stay with him until I got things going? So he literally just kept a little spot for me. And I guess he was like, well, baby, you need to go find a pimp or a John. I said, who are you talking to, Don Juan? What? So while he was gone, I kept getting jobs, 2, 3 jobs. They pay really good. And somebody started stealing my stuff out the account, taking my stuff. Because when I got paid last, it's supposed to be $300 to $600. It only came up to, I think I got 200-300 because they probably took it. I don't know what be going on. Somebody took it. I think, I don't know. I never looked. So point is, and then the home helpers, that old hoe was crazy. Something's wrong with that lady. She's prejudiced for one. She was a weirdo. So I thought, okay, I'm creative. How can I be dramatic here without saying nothing to nobody? I literally went to the dollar store and I bought all the cute stuff that I liked that I thought was cute. Okay. Little stuff as gifts and stuff like that. I literally did. And I was like, okay, I want to irritate them because they irritate me. I'm not bothering them. But since they're so in my business, let's get them something to talk about because I'm sick of them. Right. I mean, it was just so disrespectful. All in the hallway, calling the police, making a false report. Just lying little demons. Just little demons. I don't even know these little wenches. They're young enough to be my daughters. What is Jesus? Those niggas. Excuse my language. It just fell out. Father, please forgive me. I do not want you to come back. And I'm up here. Please. Please bless me. So cover my mouth. Bless my words. Hallelujah. Glory be to God. So, help me, please. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to miss you playing with these people. So since she was doing all that, her and this other one, and there was a whole bunch of other people in the background being weird. God bless them, little crazy souls, Lord. Somehow, I was like, yeah, let me go to the dollar store. So I had some friends. They would call me. They would come over, and I'll hang out with them because I'm like, I'm up here by myself. My family is stupid. They done twist my kids up, got them goofy, all kinds of stuff. And I hope they all repent. Private time. Okay. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the dollar store. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff that look like gifts and stuff. And I'm just gonna have fun with this because they're bored, apparently. They like gossip, they've been watching me. Who knew? So let's get them something to talk about. So I kept thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? So I wrote a letter. Honey, I miss you so much. I can't wait till you come home. I have a place for you. I really want you to be a part of my life. So I'm going to leave you this key. I don't know if I actually left the key in the hallway, but I have a key for you, something like that. Your love, and I did put something down, I did something. And I'm in the car like, darn, how am I going to get this in the hallway without people knowing? Because they don't do nothing all day. So they can watch me when I come in. And if they go in or out, they're going to know I probably left that. So let me figure this out. So it was a piece of paper, like a memo piece, but it was colorful. It's nice. He might have found it if he was going through my stuff being nosy. And again, remember, we're not a couple. So the reason why I said that is because he was trying to portray that we were. I knew that I had already told him, you're a little bit too playful for me because somebody wants him to stay in a childlike manner. He thinks that's cute and adorable. That's for the women that like to control men. Dominatrix or something. I don't know what them folks was into. It wasn't my business, okay? But people like his childish nature. It wasn't childlike. It was childish. Do what we say. Don't have a brain. Don't ask no questions. Just we tell you, go to the store by 2. Come over here by 8. Go over here. Okay. What time? Okay. 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 Several of them things. What am I do? Whoop them? Those are his family members. Whether they wanted him to go pick up some medicine or beat the medicine, it wasn't my business. Come take your shirt off, Big Daddy. Be over here by 8. And you better not be talking about that hoe. What? What? Baby? What happened? I ain't gonna do with that. But the fact that I was around, they didn't like that because I'm bringing good vibes, probably even prosperity. And none of them had that. So while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, they looking. I ain't even know it. I'm sexier than her. I'm this, I'm this. Just comparing themselves. So I write the letter. I think I got a box of chocolates, but I ate them all or something. And I left the box in the hallway. It's like, who would eat my chocolates, right? Um, I left a couple things in the hallway. It was from dollar store. Like a gift box. Wasn't no gift enough. I just left it. So I'm like, well, how am I going to leave it in the hallway? So when I came in, I think I said, okay, I can just drop it from the top of the stairs. Who cares, right? So somehow you can see the bottom of the stairs. I just let it fall down. So whoever finds it in the hallway, they could read it. It was just a bag or just a bunch of stuff in the hallway. Paper, the letter, something about the key. Come on home, baby. Chocolates or something, and some boxes that were empty. So I guess they showed it to him, and he was like, "Oh, she cheating? Ain't nobody with you. Ain't nobody here with you. You left anyway, and that's cool. Thank God. Boy, I was locking that door, praising God on my computer, having a good time. Child, please, thank you, hallelujah." Um, man, smacking me around, body slamming, bear hugging, wrestling on now, baby. I ain't even watched this. I'm looking. Time he thought about he throwing, pushing the TV down. Toddler, nobody scared of you. Um, I don't know what this was. I don't know what he thought. I guess he thought the cops weren't gonna say anything. God had something to say, and I'm telling y'all, if y'all touch my kids, I already know y'all got a death sentence. Oh, y'all. You may be walking around doing a whole bunch of stuff. I ain't gonna say nothing to it. I know y'all got. I know you can feel it. You're not gonna be here long, unfortunately. So they, I guess, told him about and if you do it, ain't gonna be nice. It's just not. Um, they told him about the letter, I'm sure, or they just devised their own little idea. Now remember, whatever. Okay, so while I was there and they're watching me online, I guess after all these years, because I don't think they knew my name though. How's that? Um, I mean, I do have aliases on some of the channels. If I don't say my name, they probably don't. So somehow I ended up leaving it in the hallway. I guess they picked it up. I told him. He got upset. And again, if they're watching me online, they will see me holding up cards, I guess, on Facebook. The ones that didn't know me. These are cards with scriptures on them. I got one here. Let's see where I put it. And these knuckleheads not paying attention to what I was doing, just the fact what I was doing. Like I was holding up index cards. So I guess they assumed that this was tarot. And the thing is, I don't know, I just felt this need to talk about deadly sins, works of the flesh, and break them down. The definitions of murder, killing people, hurting people, attacking people, being mean to people, and what this was according to the Bible and to our real lives and to our real existence. When you do that and you're heinous and you don't care, love somebody doping you up, giving you money, giving you food, whatever it is. So I would get up there and I would hold these cards, and I just felt like crying and expressing to people how mean and outrageous it is that you don't care about another person's life because somebody told you not to, and they'll give you drugs, alcohol, or you sold yourself to some type of business or industry for them to use you to get close to somebody that they just, to maybe take the kids and take their young melanin and give it to some chips and create something for machines or computers or robots. So what do you think God's going to do to your children if you don't bother other people's kids? Some people are not even going to live to see nothing. Their kids, if they don't go with them. That's the truth. So they took that story, found me with the index cards. I was like, she must be a tarot card reader. Now somebody else is a tarot card reader. I was trying to figure out how you could feel or get so much from a card. I didn't understand. I was curious. So I did explore. And people are like, oh yeah, that's what she does. And I'm trying to figure out, what is it? I've never heard of that before then. You see commercials and stuff like that, but you see reality. You see it. So it's like, I don't need that. But these people actually was like, oh, yeah. And see, when you're a prophet at church or a prophetess, people may, again, have a different term for it. It's kind of like a doctor wouldn't say the same thing a lawyer would say, but it's the same thing when it comes to crime. She was bludgeoned. And in the courtroom, it would be different. It could be, but sometimes they have their own. It's called legalese language, legal terms, jargon, or definitions for crimes that are not the same as far as describing something as a medical specialist or professional. Is when it's in the police department, the terms are different, even spiritually. The crimes that are listed are in the Bible. And it clearly tells you don't commit those crimes or those sins. People still do it because they don't connect spiritual stuff with laws of the land. Very tragic. You're trained in Sunday school and in church not to kill, steal, destroy, and anything that goes under that. And people still do it, and then they go to jail and they wonder why. You disobey God. People are sitting here studying the law to avoid getting locked up, but they're not studying the Bible. It's the same thing, stupid. Not talking to y'all, I'm talking to the people that watch me that live slow. So I left it in the hallway. They swear somebody's a tarot reader because they're up there listening. In the apartment, the door had such a big opening. You can pass gas, somebody gonna hear you if they standing out there. And they were standing in the hallway. All I do is open their door, they could hear everything in their unit. It was weird. That's okay, I had nothing to hide. But they're recording stuff. They're making up stuff. They're meeting up, talking crazy. Just being silly, meeting at hotels. It was weird. I'm just assuming. I wasn't there with them as they were doing this, but I kept seeing them leave. And I'm like, it's not to say they was meeting in parks and at different restaurants. Just hanging out or at the hotels for privacy. Whatever. Or at people's houses, kind of, sort of, kind of. They could have even left and bought a house out south, close, not far from where we were. So like I said, even with the TikTok thing, I literally rolled over, thinking nothing. And I look at something, go to TikTok, I opened it. Instantly, there's a girl standing, I'll never forget her face. She's standing there outside, bonnet, little jogging suit on or something. And she's holding her purse. She's like, oh my God, guys, literally, I just got hit by the Kia boys. They just took my car. I came out here to go to work. She's crying. I was just getting ready to go to work and my car is gone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh. And I'm like, the what? I never heard of that. The what? Never ever heard of this. And so I keep clicking through the pictures and the videos, and there's all these people going through just, I'm like, what? What? Kia. And there's a lady next door that this guy knows. She's a Kia. I promise you, I think that same night I look out the window and there's a boy that came out of nowhere across the street in a gray jogging suit, dreads part down the middle, I think. And he literally walked up to the back of her car and tries to hit it, but it's not breaking. I promise you, this chick looks out the window. B, get there for my car. Get there. And I'm like, wow, because I was going to go over there and say, hey, ma'am. But they so nasty and scary for no reason. I don't know them. I'm not bothering them. So I was like, okay, whatever. So by this time, I'm like, dang, I don't think he's there at this time. Or he was asleep. I don't know. So she was like, bring the pole. And I'm like, what happened? And she swears to everybody she can talk to, it was my fault. I did it. I'm like, this girl is crazy. I ain't even ever heard of this. And the cops are steady trying to tell. I can hear them telling her, ma'am, this is a global epidemic. This is a global thing where kids are just taking cars. It ain't got nothing to do with her. This is everywhere, sweetie. She wasn't hearing it because she's stupid. This is a very stupid little person. The older she is not, I don't know if they doped this lady up, made her lose her mind. I don't know if she's born with this. She's not all there. She's not fully functioning. She thinks she's so smart. She's not. And I'm sure they'd be laughing at her. It's so sad. She was dating some man, married man, she said. He would come over and I guess he'd pimp her out a little bit. I don't know what was going on. I'm just saying, I ain't got no names, lady. Calm down. Tell her yourself. Yeah, she was, yeah, he think I'm stupid. I'll tell his wife. Thing is, some of these men be getting money off these girls. They go over there whining and crying, sex up real good, spend a little time with her, hang out, do little things, and she fall for it. And she started telling me, he think I'm stupid. I was like, nah, you are. I'm sorry. And again, when they started going real crazy, God was like, do not open your mouth. These girls are very immature. They wouldn't understand nothing you said. And they would just want to hit you. Because you're not doing anything. And they all that hopped up. Don't even try to talk to them. They're like 9 and 12. You can't have a conversation with them. They're acting like adults, but they're acting childish. They think don't mess with them. Because they don't have any boundaries. They have no self-control. They do not. Maybe the other girl do drugs too. But either somebody was doping them up and it slowed them down to act like that. Like they just wanted them to be in a childlike state. Or they all just severely underdeveloped, including that man. It takes a special kind of man that feels like he can't survive without hanging on to a woman's. I'm thinking that was a brothel. Maybe he was one of the controllers or the overseers. So me making that letter, they felt like they took it. I didn't get the message. They stole it. There was a letter that came. Could have been another letter, check. For real. It could have been a real check from the domestic violence office. I think they send you a check. And they try and verify the address. They ran me away. They kept calling the landlord. The landlords. I don't think they're the owners. But they kept calling the management company saying that I was a squatter. So they came and said, you need to go by Thursday. It was a Tuesday, I think. Monday, Tuesday. Baby, I was up. That's probably the same day the jail. Everybody think about you. I know the sheriffs couldn't come out that quick, but if you don't want me hearing it, Liz, say less, as they say. Child, I was up. And see, they didn't know I was leaving that quick. They thought I was going to sit in there and play because I didn't have nowhere to go. Baby, I almost said something. God, please help me. They made me mad. So now they think they're smart because they got this letter. They said they had a key. Somebody's waiting for me. They have a home. It's warm. Gave me some gifts. And they're running around with all those folks that they be talking to. Yeah, girl, somebody. Well, we got the letter now. We got her man. We're going to take her man. We're going to find out who it is. And we're going to, yeah. So now they're online. And all the tarot's picking it up. I'm like, what? Because see, some of these people are the friends or the people that's paying people to say things based on that letter. And it's like, I made it up. And I mean, it's the same thing. It's that letter, it's that letter, it's that letter. And see, they don't have contact with me, so it can't be no update. Except I'll say something. And it's like, how creative am I? I mean, if you're silly enough to sit here and keep repeating everything I say, what's the truth? Who cares? But then there's somebody that does know the truth, that they've been doing stuff and they kind of update, and people grab some of that and they grab some of me and they grab some of that and they try to put together, put it. I'm tired of this tennis match. I think I'm going to take a hiatus and let them just be creative on their own. Ooh, Lord. And again, when other people say stuff that's connected to this, they think they're worldly and connected to people. They try to give people information that they know where they committed a crime or did something they weren't supposed to do. And people do put that out there, but it's so subliminal. Because they're trying to do what I do. And again, if you know that you have a gift, shut the frick up trying to come back at me. I'm not even talking to y'all. Like I said, these little baby brats came over here and put all this information out here and people grabbing it. Ooh, good, it's juicy. I can make some money on this good. But then you reporting all my stuff, so I can't make money. You over here at the YouTube office over in California paying people literally to just block everything and act like I'm heinous and I committed a crime and I did something wrong and God is judging. And that's why I ain't tripping. Because this went way too far in people minding my business, acting like it's their business, because there were people that literally just wanted me to be seen a certain way, and behave and treated a certain way. God says you will pay. Now, everything that's happening right now, God showed it to me. I'm not in competition with no heifer over my real life. People have literally, right now, I'm sitting on this couch. And the more I'm talking about this, the more I'm literally getting these very hot currents shooting up my butt and down my legs. I see it's rigged up where they put some device in here where it would hurt me and discomfort me. So when I go to walk, like if I go outside, somebody can run up on me. I can probably still run. You know, adrenaline is amazing, child. But it's very painful. So I'm talking about stuff that's literally happening and how God is showing me. You've been praying for your angels? I'm finna send them. They're going to be on the ground physically. Ooh. Now look up. There we go. Wow. You've been praying for this, that, and the other? Here it comes. And so God is showing me how people are literally starting to understand what I'm saying. So while y'all copying me and, oh, I said this first. It's not about who the frick said something first. This is not a game. It's not a race. I don't know what's going on. And again, don't watch me. Don't watch me because I can pick up on you. And it's not a problem, but it's like I'm not in no competition with you wild pieces of tissue. I'm not in competition with you wild cotton balls. Y'all in my business. I'm over here living my real life, minding my real business, trying to take care of my real kids. And you all are just all up in everything like little gremlins, acting like what you saying is so realistic. Now again, if God has gifted you, you shouldn't even be watching me. You just doing your gift. You working your magic. Because we all have it. It's a matter if you stop watching me and minding my business, trying to do what I'm doing, and stop taking that little phony money and really go live your real life. And stop trying to sit in the box for that little check. God got big stuff for us. I'm looking at all these people, and that's such a small world. Well, we get the pap and we at home. Exactly, because you're not me. Y'all got husbands, homes, all kinds of stuff. And there's people out here really being attacked, literally on every level. For real. Ain't no kids in the background that belong to you. Ain't no house. People stealing all your clothes, giving it to who they want, taking your food. I just went grocery shopping and it happened to be downstairs. I'm going to have to count my cans because I know somebody going to be like, oh, I like this. You want some? Yeah, just go and take it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this good too. And then if I ask about it, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. What? I ain't seen that. Now, if I touch some or something come up and say, I have to be the person that did it. I ain't never stole nobody's stuff. I don't mess with nobody's stuff. I don't break nobody's stuff. I don't go into people's stuff. And every time I look up, she did it. Right now, this crazy little girl loses her stuff. She's very ditzy minded. Everybody knows she's ditzy. She's not very bright. She thinks she is. She's not. Every time you look up, she's losing some or she moves up because she don't care. She don't care. She don't care. That's all she has to say. I don't care. She don't. She ain't lying. So she put stuff when she's so up in my butt, she can't focus. So she put something down, then she can't find it. Then she thinks she don't care who did it. It's my fault. So now I can't find my little chargers to my little washer because she couldn't find her keys. And I ain't saying she did it, but I'm just saying every time something happens, I got to be punished. And people pick up on that. I guess somebody told them every time something happened, my name comes up like I did it. And there's no way I could have done that. Absolutely no way. There's no way. But this is how childish people are. So I put the letter in the hallway. I put the gifts down. Now all of a sudden, now everybody picking up. Oh, there's a gift. There's a house. You didn't get it. You didn't get the letter. You didn't get it. What house? What letter? What candy? What gift? The candy? The jewelry? The ring? What? Man, this man ain't never in a relationship. Why? Because he's very friendly. He likes variety. He likes fun. He likes to have friends. And that's cool. Who am I? I left. I made it clear we cool. That's not the lifestyle I want. What? She left, drew me back in, him and his mama. They did. But I heard they was doing some Uber Looper Doo. Somebody was. Because, baby, in my right mind, I've been like block deuces. I mean, I had another number, 312-479-7000, 7001. And I changed it because I was like sitting there, middle of the mall, and I thought, I don't need any of these people in my life. I need to just go away, me and my kids. I changed the number. Then I started calling people from the number without the block. Bad mistake. Now I need to change my number again because these people are crazy. But God says, you don't have nothing to fear, you or your children. Everything they did, every absolute person will pay. Don't look for it, but you will see it. You know who's who, you know what's what. And it takes great strength and restraint to let me handle it. Because I know you be wanting to go all the way over there and over there and up there and down there. I know you want to be all around and around and around. I know. Thank you for trusting me and controlling yourself. Because you can't outdo me doing nothing. You can't outdo me punishing or whipping or correcting people. You can't outdo me shutting stuff down people never thought would get shut down. Do I want this? I wasn't bothering nobody. I don't care what nobody does, as you can tell. I still don't know what the beef about AI is. It's dangerous, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. So is people that want to kill your kids just to make some chips for a computer. So is people that just want booty cheeks on their face. And they want to use your kid's skin. That's dangerous too. Is there warning signs for that? Human cuckoos are dangerous. And I have to tell you for the last time, people that want to kill people unreasonably just so they can have a fresh booty face or pair of eyes or new liver, new blood is dangerous. And we must stand together to protect our lively. Do you hear that, March? Sex trafficking, organ trafficking. Skin is the largest organ on your body. And again, if anybody's using innocent people's skin for no reason, just because it was cute, I hope it shrinks. I hope it rejects people. I do. I just hope it just falls off. Just peels up. Just nothing personal. It's just that person wasn't bothering you. You just went on the internet and said, "Any, meeny, miny, I think I like that one," and then just somebody just come up missing. And all the dogs that made it happen. But God said, can't outdo me. God says, you cannot outdo me. You can't say nothing greater than me. You can't get no justice greater than me. You can't fix this better than me. I got it. When people least expect it, ta-da, I'm going to be there. And I'm bringing justice. I'm going to give back to myself everything people took from you and your kids. I'm going to take it myself. Everybody going to know I did it. Everybody going to know I did it. And I'm smiling because, once again, we weren't bothering anybody. Not one soul. People are just childish. God says, I have the best remedy for that. Do not worry. Dead or alive, you will see it. No, I'm not looking for anything. I don't know what this is. They can win the lottery and then lose it all. I don't know. I ain't the justice giver or keeper. I'm just saying, may the Lord bless and keep you until next time. Don't do nothing God said don't do. This belt is big and it's public.